Season 4.
Killing machine this bomber clock from one bomber clock column.
Yeah. I get that feeling in my stomach like I'm feeling for a come up, like a pregnant woman eating for her unborn son or daughter. Serial killer with a splash of cold milk. These men are built by weight, lactic acid, home skills. For the massive more meals, for the gastric hole still. Listen, we may clash but the titans don't chill. This is food for four, food for you all. We ain't the news, just a crew with the tools for the sport. Fast food.
You are now listening to the Fast Food Podcast.
Bruv, I'm not gonna lie to you.
It's creating anticipation.
I was anticipating 2 albums on Friday.
Yeah.
Dave,
Yeah.
and that album's delivered.
Yeah.
And Kanye, I was like, yo, it's very rare you get 2 albums that you're anticipating that are gonna knock it out the park.
Yeah.
And when Kanye didn't drop, I was like, yo, I'm checking Tidal 7 a.m. in the morning. And I was like, all right, cool, I'll give you a little blind. Dave pops up, right, download Dave. Donda not show up. I'm like, did Donda not get told what day she's meant to roll?
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's moved back to August. And I won't be surprised if he's moving some parts and we might get some next features.
So the album is a testament to his late great mum.
Yeah.
Passed away in 2007.
Yeah.
So obviously I feel like we're going to get a lot of feeling and a lot of more
Emotion,
introspective chat on the record.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm hoping it lives up to a Kanye West S classic. I'm not expecting a classic, but I'm expecting.
I'll take a life for Pablo, Kanye.
Yeah, I'll take a life for Pablo again. I'll take a life.
A little bit easy in there. I like that
yeah.
easy album. That easy
I'll take
album.
that.
Was, I mean,
Speaking of Dave,
wow.
David dropped his album.
Indeed.
How you feeling about it?
Yeah, there's a song called Free Rivers. Man, if that don't make you pause and just be like, yo, man, this really isn't our country, you know. We knew this already.
Yeah, we're
But
not
it's
surprised.
when it's broken down. Dave has a bar where he says, I'm going to paraphrase here, but he says, they want you to be just a worker. No, they got you to come over here to rebuild, but then they're preventing you from rebuilding your life or something like that. So it was only good to come to the country to rebuild this country, but then they just see you as a worker or something. Like, it's shout out to Dave. There's a track called In the Fire or something like that. It's got like Fredro on there.
Yeah, I heard that.
That's a nice little,
It's a little collaboration.
Snow's on there.
Snow. That's my tune at the moment. Still,
You liking that?
That's
one,
my
yeah?
record.
I'm still banging Snow's album, bro.
Yeah,
Snow's.
I'm still love to.
Love to listen.
I'd have a cold summer.
Yeah.
Love to listen.
Yeah.
I don't know why I said I'd like to have a cold summer.
Snow-
Start
where
rubbing
is Snow
this-
from?
About
Sweden.
She's for a Swedish thing.
But she's not just Swedish. She's
Sweden. Two girls from Sweden.
Swedish
Oh,
and
bit-
I don't know. Somewhere
Have you
like-
been?
I've never been Sweden.
Sweden's nice,
Have you
bro.
been?
Come on.
See the smile. He just tips his chin. Just to put his head to the side.
Joe just
To the
went.
side,
Yeah.
Yeah.
The reminiscing hit him so hard. I was like,
yeah.
shit.
Sweden.
Sweden's fire, and there's a lot of Armenian women out there as well, like from the Kardashian line of lineage. Do you know what I mean? I was befuddled. I was like, hold on a minute. I was expecting blonde, blue eyes, and now I'm seeing these. You know,
A
they're
lot
like
of Muslims
5
there.
foot.
Muslims.
I
is
think
there.
so.
The Muslim demographic there.
Yeah.
Muslim girl look good over there.
There was one half Lebanese.
Oh, Lebanon.
What is Snow Allegra's something? I think
Her
she's.
foot.
Nah, man, I'm gonna find that.
foot back.
I'm gonna
Her
find that.
dad is like, I think
Yeah,
Afro-Iranian or something
yeah,
along
something
them
like
lines.
that.
Moroccan or something like that.
Yeah, well, she's.
That's
I mean, I'm not saying it is, but if I was gonna have a stab, like probably like Moroccan meets
her.
Swedish. Yo, she wants to be Dominican. Listen.
she want to be dominatrix. She want to be into dominatrix.
What are we talking about now?
Listen to how quick, man. Let's just go back to IMF.
Bro. Everything.
But anyway, Snow's album's banging.
Yeah,
Tyler the
Snow-
Creator's album's banging.
Tyler Creator's album
That
is
Pop
cold.
Smoke album, I didn't want it. I didn't need it, and oh man.
Yeah, what is that?
Have you listened to it?
No.
Faith.
No.
Man.
Is it not?
Man.
Is it thrown together?
It's when these record label execs think that they can,
just
They can make an album, but they really can't.
flipping out.
Because 50 executive produced his debut album.
Yes.
And you can tell care went into compiling, creating this body of work.
which is a great.
Blink your eyes, you
Great
think Pop
body of
was
work.
still here if you listen to that album.
Yeah.
This one, Kanye is credited on a song, and Kanye probably shouts 1-2 ad-libs. Like, what are you getting credited for?
Yeah, for
what
what?
have you done?
Yeah,
Would
yeah.
Pop even want to do a tune with Kanye?
Yeah.
No disrespect to Kanye, but
He might not.
he might not. You know? So, yeah, I was very apprehensive when I heard they're dropping the Pop album. I was
Yeah.
like, huh? And then listening to it, I was like, like, there's some lackluster
Really.
beats on there, man.
No disrespect, but there's a song with Dua Lipa.
What?
Pop Smoke and Dua Lipa.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. We don't want to do that.
Yeah, we don't do that.
Congratulations to KSI.
Persian.
She's Persian.
Half Persian, half Swedish.
Congratulations to KSI. Scores #1 album.
Yep. Big up yourself,
All over the
KSI.
place.
Yep.
I like that the moment. I like that tune actually. The moment.
Yeah.
It's all right. I'm not a KRS. I'm KRS.
Yeah.
I am a KRS fan.
Yeah.
KSI is, get me. I'm more into his content online
Okay.
than music. What
Fair
he does
enough.
musically, but. Like salute to him. He's from
Yeah,
UK.
yeah.
He's a jigger man.
Yeah.
We support that, bro. Like you get me. Congratulations
Okay.
to him.
I reckon
So,
Dave will be #1 next week, potentially. Big up KSI, man.
Let's talk about it. Dr. Dre has to pay nearly $300K a month to his spouse.
Is that a lot of money
Spousal
for Dr. Dre?
support.
I think that's a lot of money for anyone.
That's bro.
300K.
300.
And he has to keep paying that until she either remarries
Yep.
or is in a situation where she has a partner.
Yep.
300K.
So that basically what we're gonna have to, what Dr. Dre's gonna have to do is assign a jigger to really run her down and try and get her.
Bro, I don't care how much
Send the
you've
agents
got,
out, bro.
To be giving away 300K a month.
A
Hey,
month.
bro. A month,
And
bro.
that's just spousal support, not child
Spousal support, yeah. I think has their children. Do they have children under 18? Both of them together.
Not sure.
Because I think it's up to 18 where you got to pay.
Maybe 21 even.
Bruv, it's a lot of
What
money.
lifestyle are you
And
living for
apparently that's not the
300K?
300K is not the final payout. That's like they're still doing negotiations, but that's what she's gonna get a month.
You know what's mad? You know that she knows about the bodies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she knows
Yeah,
everything.
she knows about them. She knows about
300K.
Yeah, she
So
does.
so it might be worth that 3.6 mil a year for the bodies, or she might have to become one.
Bro,
I
why's my
feel-
chest hurting me, bro?
But all right,
300K.
If I break it down, they've been together 20 plus years, isn't it? Still, they've been together for a long time. So in that aspect, and the fact that Dr. Dre is a billionaire, yeah, more or less,
Okay.
that's not that shouldn't hurt.
That's what is it? Are we saying
a drop
that's
in the
how-
ocean.
Is that how much we're saying he's got in the bank? That net worth.
That's net worth.
So he's got more.
So he's
got way more.
So what his net worth is like 800 million, 900 million.
Anyway, it's a lot.
So 300K.
He's hyperventilating,
No,
bro.
do you know what? 300K. When I initially read the story, and I was like 300K, but when I check how much Dr. Dre has, and that's not that much. That's really not that much,
Bro, I'm sure Dr. J would rather worry about where I'm going to invest 300K per month in little startup tech companies and all that than giving it. Bro, 300K.
Yeah, but that's your baby mum.
I know, but 300K.
And she held you down.
But
throughout
what
your whole career.
lifestyle does she have
Yeah,
that
but you
amounts
got-
to 300K?
But then she wants it upheld. But you can't. Right, think about if you're a woman. Yeah, think about this. If you're a woman and you've been living with a billionaire or a rich man all your life, you ain't gonna go. You're not. How are you gonna go back to just being needy?
But okay,
Yeah, but she won't, will she?
No, she can't.
No. What I'm saying is that she's probably got other things going. I can't imagine Dr. Dre being with a woman that has not got game.
No, she has got game, but she's
And making her own
He
little-
held, but I feel like we would have heard more about her.
business endeavors.
Like a charities
Yeah,
or
yeah.
whatever.
Why?
I feel like she just held down her art. I think she was just a home. She's just a homie. She had his children and he paid the bills.
I don't
But
think. Well,
I'm sure he could get her a crib, her by herself. I'm sure he could get her a 4-bedroom crib or something like that for like 150K, right? Get her a in-house chef because she's probably used to not having to cook and all that.
Yeah.
Cool. A little personal trainer. Bruv, those two combined, it's probably like, what, 60K a year?
Yeah.
Depending on how often they got to be around there.
She's not going to live on
300K.
She's not going to live
No,
on
I'm saying
60K.
for the staff.
Right, okay.
Getting a personal chef,
Right.
getting a personal trainer. She'd want a little jacuzzi, a little pool, something. Taking into account these are things she's going to use to persuade some other guy to come in and beat, okay? And Dre's paying for it. And she's going to forget about Dre soon. But she won't.
Forgot about Dre.
Forgot about nowadays. Everybody got
Something
something to say.
say, but
Yeah.
moving the lips with a bunch of gibberish. She's going to say shit for 300K a month, though. 300K, trim. Am I tripping?
I feel like you're tripping a little bit
300K.
because it's when you
He's
just
not
say
used
the
to that, Pete.
when you just say the number.
They worked it out. They
when you
crunched the
just say the
numbers for
number, I get it. It's a lot. But when you check it, the grand scheme of things, that nigga's got peas, bro.
That doesn't matter what his valuation is. Just because someone can afford something, doesn't mean they have to pay for it.
He's got a divorce. He's
I
divorced his
understand.
missus
But I'm
of.
just trying to see where they found out of all the figures. There's a lot of figures right here.
Yeah, there is a lot.
There's even hidden figures.
So what's your
Great.
thoughts on like Jeff Bezos one? He had to give his ex-wife 40 bill.
Yeah.
Again, 40 billy.
Yeah, but she apparently that she had something to do with the company.
Yeah, but he was like, she don't want her to have no shares. So
40 billy.
You got to pay up, man. You got to pay your way.
40 billy. Bro, I just jumped from fridge cake to 40 billy.
that's like a couple countries flipping GDP.
Bro,
Yes, man.
bro, I saw it. We're on this a little bit too long. I'm gonna wrap it up quickly, bro. I showed someone at the office the other day. We was talking about money and how when it's too much, too much. How much is enough? Mm-hmm. How much do you need? And I was like, look, I think people would be happy with, and I could be wrong, but I was going to throw this out. I think people would be happy with, here's a piece of land, and here's money to build a house to the brick by brick, exactly how you envision it
Your
in your head.
spec.
Yeah, exactly how you want
Your
it.
spec,
A
yeah.
car,
A car.
and a job that probably pays
A job?
minimum. No, I'm just saying.
Yeah, sorry,
A
I'm
job
being a
that
bit-
probably gives you minimum 65K a year. Minimum. You got your own land. It's got the garden and everything. You've built your house exactly how you want it, right? You've got a car to move about in, and then you've got a 9 to 5 or whatever you want,
Yeah.
and it's paying you a minimum 65 a year.
yeah,
So you're living rent free in your own house,
Yeah.
65. Then they go, oh yeah, but Melina Bezos or whatever, she got 40 billy. And I said to them, you know what's crazy about that figure? She could give, there's 700 plus million people registered alive in America.
Where?
In America.
Yeah.
She could give everyone a mil, right? And she'd still have, like, I think it's 35 bills she got. She'd still have 34.2 billion left. She could then take Brazil, the country Brazil,
Out of
its debt.
Poverty.
And then she'd probably have 34 bill left.
It's mad.
What are we doing?
Yeah.
And I'm not here to check people's pockets, but what are we doing?
Yeah,
When
man,
is
yeah.
enough enough?
It's mad.
When do you know you've got enough? And what are we doing?
But I look at the whole thing with Dr. Dre's with his missus. She's been living way too calm for her to just be full. Like, and I know
she's
there's an
giving him
argument,
happy
and I
though.
know there's an argument between them because this has been ongoing for a while. So I'm guessing they are not amicable at all. So there's something. Like if it was a nice little breakup, you wouldn't even hear so much. But I'm hearing. Remember before she wanted this for a phone bill, she wanted this for that. I was just like, raw. This is
Maybe Dre needs to take a bit of responsibility because
Probably,
or accountability,
possibly.
because he should have woke up one day and go, yo, shorty, really just be here.
Yeah,
I'm out
rinsing.
here trying to make these beats. I'm out here trying to get these headphone deals. We're just out here chilling. I get up, you're in bed. I come home, you're in bed because we got a chef that says cooking that.
Mad.
You need to go out and do a little something. So that way she's got her own little situation.
We
So
don't
right
know
now,
if she does.
We don't know. She might be a private
I'm
lady.
pretty sure
Yeah.
she's got bits.
Okay, Billboard magazine named the Neptune's greatest hip hop producers of the 21st century. I'm not going to argue with that.
I
I'm not arguing with
I
that.
think they call them producers. They didn't even put the hip in front of it. They
Nah.
just said producers.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
not gonna-
because their music
Yeah.
when the Neptunes is
Is hip, is Chad.
Yeah,
Chad
is
and
Hugo.
Pharrell.
Hugo,
It's Chad Hugo, bro. It's the same.
bro,
person.
Chad Hugo. I would like to be Chad. I would
Yeah.
really like to be Chad Hugo.
Yeah.
If you ask me if I could be somebody on this planet, it would be Chad Hugo. Because he plays the background, no one ever sees him, and he makes millions.
Yeah.
And his royalty checks are absolutely
Ridiculous.
fucking ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
Is he still producing?
And he's got anonymity all over the gaff. You just
There's a Neptune song playing right now.
right now,
Right now.
That's true.
More than one.
look at
right now.
how much people they produce for, like Gwen Stefani,
Britney.
Britney.
Yo, they had Britney ringing off in urban clubs. You
Bro,
know?
they had Britney on shit. They had Britney on Smash. Flipping when Justin Timberlake dropped his debut.
Like I Love You.
Bro,
that was
bro,
produced by the
bro,
Timberland,
bro.
by the Neptunes.
If you be my girlfriend, Timberlands.
No, that was Neptunes, bro.
Yeah, I said that.
Yeah.
Drop down and get your eagle on Nelly.
Neptunes. We're not even going to talk about the other guy.
Yeah,
We're not going to
yeah.
talk about him.
Yeah.
But
He's
they
something
got
else.
a bag of tunes for him.
Flipping
I think Excuse Me Miss might be
Yeah.
the best one.
Are
in
we
the collection.
saying that Neptunes for a good strong 10 years ran the whole thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they weren't just sticking to hip hop.
No.
They were for every Hove joint, there was a Khalees joint,
There was a
Justin
Busta.
joint, there was a Robin Thicke joint, there was a Busted joint.
hell, they
there was
produced
Everyone did it.
everybody,
Oh
bro.
my
Diddy,
God.
they had Diddy sounding good. It's D, the I, the D. That's
Imagine
Neptunes.
how much checks they got. And I know, obviously, not when you're producing, sometimes the producer just gets one fee, like one flat fee for a record.
No chance.
And then sometimes,
Not them Donnies. I think they're too smart for that.
I think they've probably done it a
Bruv,
few
they
times.
gave us Pastor Cavossier Part 2. I said, Buster, what's up, son? Clips,
clips.
Nori. Come on, we can't. If you talk about Neptunes, you have to talk about those, because Nori more or less they was doing the whole rump shaker thing and all that, and then Pharrell did
That's how
SWV.
That's how they got started, didn't it?
Yeah, but
Well, that was
was
Pharrell
their,
by
um,
himself.
yeah, but the Neptunes, you got to give Nori props, man. I just feel like if Nori, if they didn't get that meeting didn't happen with Nori and the Neptunes.
Superfug, bro. When Superfug came out, my
Horrible.
God.
Ghastly.
Oh my God. So shout out to them. I've got no qualms with that. Diddy's got an album coming out.
Yeah.
Waiting for that.
Yeah.
No, but
We're still
I
waiting
think
for Drake.
Is Drake coming outside this summer?
Well,
I'm like Drake.
Well, he's saying he's definitely coming out in the summer. He said before,
This is
he
Drake's
said
playground.
before September.
Summer. Yeah, he said that. Yeah,
He said before
You bet,
September.
yeah. We need the heavy hitters have been dropping
Yeah.
from Migos to Cole, you know, to we need Kanye's coming out. The heavy hitters are dropping. Kendrick, there's whispers.
Yeah.
Can I ask real quick?
Talk to
'Cause
me.
I was watching
concerned.
I was watching again. You remember? I'm going back a little bit, but it just popped into my head. But do you remember when Wiley said that Stormzy's done? Do you think that's true? Do you think he can't go any higher than what he's already done?
You can't. One thing I don't do is listen to what Wiley says too often.
Just interested. It popped into my head.
But
That's an interesting response.
But yeah.
Because he is the Stormzy poster boy. Remember last week? No, not last week, but the last.
No, yeah,
because he
fortnight.
wasn't even Chip's way better, but he was still repping and saying that Chip's
No,
desperate.
but he's
and
confirmed that he's normally. One time I messaged him, I was like, "Where you at, bro?" He's like, "Oh, I'm just out in the streets." I
at
said, "Oh,
Stormzy's
you
house."
just come from Stormzy's studio?" He goes, "Yeah."
I don't know what it is. Oh, because he's more successful.
No, I think Stormzy is
Do you think he's hit the ceiling?
okay. He's probably hit his ceiling, but he could still tap dance up there. He
For
can
a
stay
little
up
bit.
there.
Saying
Stay up there.
saying the storms he's done is just ridiculous. So I can't. It's not.
No, but did you hear what he said? He said that he can't do any more.
Like his
Well,
threshold, he's
just-
reached it
Yeah,
already.
yeah.
In a very
Yeah,
short
yeah.
space of time. I think
Yeah,
Wiley's
yeah,
what's
he
saying
said
is
that, yeah, he
you've
said
done
that.
it.
That's what he said.
In comparison to Wiley, who is taking time, even though we know he's a don in this thing. I think what Trim is saying that Wiley said is that he's probably saying you've done a lot in a short space of time.
Yeah.
I just do.
You see what I'm saying?
I personally don't think you can, at this moment with Stormzy's career, you can say if he's hit a ceiling or not. I think you have to wait until another project comes out
Right.
and see where that is.
Yeah, but that's what we're looking at. we're looking at we're allowed to, we listen to a lot of music.
Yeah.
We can say what we think. We can say what we think.
Yeah.
Because if he puts out another project, what are we gonna do? Say that the next one's not gonna be the same?
I'm just saying. What I'm saying to you is, I still see Stormzy putting out hit records in his future.
Okay, but is he gonna beat what he's already done?
I don't see Chipmunk putting out anything.
Yeah, well.
Any hits. I personally think Chips.
Is it about Chip?
The clashing thing is.
Is it about Chip though? I just asked. I just wanted
The
to
clashing
know
thing is Chip's lane, innit? That's it. That's what he's got. I think that's his lane.
True, I've got a question for you.
Talk to me.
If you were to say, if I came up to you and said, yo,
Yeah.
Trim, what's going on, my boss? You go, yeah. And I said to you, and you said to me, oh, what you been on? I said, oh, no, I was hanging out with a Donny called Morgan, this, that, and the third. He's like, okay, he's like, which Donny? I say, his name's Morgan. He go, Morgan? You talk about hi. So if a random person came in, they go, oh, who's this Morgan guy you're talking about? How would you describe them to that person?
How would I describe
Morgan to a stranger?
Okay, I'd say he's
nice.
very. Fucking hell.
Give
Give me a little chance, no man.
Blimey.
I'd say he's a very creative, talented fella. You know, I'd say that he has his moments. He can be quite impulsive in blurting stuff out at times.
Yeah.
But at the same time, he's got a good heart, and you know, he's you know, he can.
What's it, you know?
Yeah.
You know. What's your point, bro?
All right.
I don't understand.
Yeah. How would you explain him?
That's not really important right now. But what I was gonna say is, would you say
Yeah.
he's a chocolate Donny?
Whoa. Would I say he's a chocolate Donny? What the hell? What the hell? I'm expecting the show to just stick his head around the corner just to see what the fuck are they talking about my dad. But what do you mean? Why? I don't know.
Is that self-explanatory? What is a chocolate Donny?
No, it does not. It sounds really chitch. It sounds mad chitch.
Okay, so I mean, Morgan, over to you. What is a chocolate Donny?
So, verses.
Bro, no, don't do that.
Bro, we gotta keep it moving, bro.
I just want to know what a chocolate Donny is.
Bro,
Yeah.
Bro, time is of essence.
He's looking a bit uptight. Look at his face. Everything. You done something good again.
Time-
He keeps on getting him. How come you keep on getting got?
Time is
No, just come on now.
What happened?
Is there a reason why you're not speaking to the people, the masses?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, right, fair enough. Drizzy, are you allowed to talk?
I can. I speak bad. Yo.
Are you allowed to say, what is a chocolate Donny?
I'm trying to find
Bad man
out.
forward, bad man.
Pull up. I thought I'd ask you because maybe you might be more enlightened in regards to the phrase.
Hey, no, wait. Back to the Stormzy Chip thing, quickly.
Divert.
We quickly. We had a conversation on WhatsApp.
Yeah.
I said something along the lines of peasant mentality, underdog mentality. You lot didn't like that. you lot didn't like that.
Okay, so what we'll do is...
Trim said to me, well, you work for TFL.
Yeah.
I said, what the hell has that got to do
That was
with...
funny.
What the hell? Explain.
Wait. So hold on, go back because I know why I said that. No, you have to read the messages. If you can go to the messages, I can tell you it was what he said.
It was in the context.
He reverted it to him, and I said, "How can you talk about you?"
I didn't revert it to me.
It was you because he said I. But you can kind of understand. You didn't speak, and I had a perception. You messaged, and it was noun form. It was you.
Right. Here we go.
Yeah, you got it already, Bo.
I want to move
Bo
on,
selector.
man. I'm just waiting.
Nah, is this what makes him a chocolate Donny?
Jesus Christ. I just see...
What's going on?
Trim wrote, I bet you Stormzy's vaccinated.
He probably is vaccinated.
Right. So quickly, all right, so I said nothing wrong with not wanting to come outside because I was like...
Can you... Wait, stop.
Sure.
So can you at me So that, or can you, whatever that is, and then send that to me so I can see, so I can explain myself.
Bro, we haven't got
you're
that,
speaking.
we
Yes,
haven't got that
can,
much
bro.
time. We just,
All right.
we should have
you
done
know
that
what?
in post-production, bro.
Yeah, this is true. All right, we'll resume
Sorry.
this. We'll resume this again, Trim. Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah. Scouts on it. We'll come back to this.
Yeah,
all right?
let's resume that.
But what we're trying to find out is
what's a
got
chocolate
deflect-
Donny?
Thank you very much. Let's not lose focus on what the question originally started from. What is Senior Morgan a chocolate Donny?
I don't know what he's talking about, bro. I don't know what a chocolate Donny is. Don't know.
Let me see who's on Clubhouse.
I don't know what.
Let me draw out the
Are
thing.
you gonna pull him out?
Let me draw out the
Pause.
thing. Who's on? Bruv,
He looks.
What's a chocolate Donny?
Bruv,
He looks a bit
Bro.
heated under the collar.
Bro.
He looks uncomfortable.
bro. You could either
All right,
you
Pete,
can save me the time. You can save me the time, or you can.
Okay, we've got content to talk about.
All right,
This
okay.
doesn't sound like
verses. All right, let's go to verses.
Yeah.
Let me find this. Go to verse. Let's do verses.
the locks versus the diplomats. What we saying? Who you got?
It's difficult
You
because
got.
man, I'd like to say the locks,
Yeah.
but you have to realize how impactful Dipset were on the culture.
Also, I feel
More than
solo
the
wise.
For one period of time, yeah, huge, because the locks came with different crews, whereas Dipset just took over everything.
Yeah.
The way they dressed, the way they...
They had a moment.
Dipset, you're more likely to hear more Dipset songs in the club than the locks.
Yeah, easily.
And I think if you break it down, because it's 3v3, right? If you break it down to individual catalogs,
It's done.
Jewels, and Jimmy,
Yeah.
Capo Status, Jones, them two have more records-wise bangers than Styles and Chic.
But what we doing though, because again, the conversation keeps rotating around individuals. I'm hoping that this versus is about the records as a collective and not about the individuals. Because if we do that, you can go. Cameron's got his lot. You saw what Jadakiss did to Fabulous that day when they had their clash. Jadakiss went through, man. Like
Wiped
a
him.
flipping, wiped his
Didn't
bum.
Jada
wiped
play
his bum with a
Didn't
flipping
Jada Chris play some
with a wet wipe.
D-block lock stuff though in that?
Probably did because he could. But what I'm saying in this clash, this is a group clash. So I don't really want to see. I don't want to really hear individual records unless they do it as like a fun thing after the show.
All right, spoiler
But I'm
alert.
talking about records.
yeah.
Locks,
Versus-
D-block
yeah.
versus the man
Dipset.
them. Dipset. The
I
man
don't
them.
think they can. Can they play D-block though? If it's locks,
With
can they
D-blocks.
play D-block though?
Same thing.
It's not really.
They got they can play Benjamins and
But this is what I'm saying. So here's a spoiler alert. Benjamin's.
you're done.
Wild Out. What other lock song am I missing, man? There's another one.
Money,
They're
Power,
gonna
Respect.
Yeah.
Thank you. They're gonna be the last three.
Yeah.
Without I Need a Ride or Die Chick.
Oh, man.
There's gonna be 5 songs you know that are gonna come towards the end. But, bruv, I don't know. When that dun 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 comes on in that arena, let's go. Dun, 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 dun. Bruv, I don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, it's mad.
Someone's getting lifted up in the air.
Yeah, it's a madness.
That record is arguably the original, the real national anthem of America. That hits different. And you got Santana Town, Jewel's Dip, Santana. Locks better hope they can't do solos because you know Jim Jones got a mean dark pair of shades.
And that's what that's the thing that I'm having conflicting.
Okay, so what are you saying? Where
It's probably the most complex one.
Yeah.
all right, if it's group records versus group records, who do you think comes out the victor?
I think we'll be surprised, but I think Locks comes out of that.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I think off top you go Dipset because you just know, but I feel like we just forget. Like sometimes you got to remember the Locks were around from big.
Yeah.
So and they consistently had records even through that whole DMX era.
Yeah.
Even
But I
They're
think
part of Rough Riders as well.
yeah.
right, but I think though, as a collective, those three versus Diplomat, I
Yeah.
feel material wise, I just feel like Diplomats put out more material.
Right.
Known material.
They just put out more material. Like there was a flood in the streets with mixtapes.
Yep.
Then they did all the Diplomats compilations. I just feel they got more material. Locks might have more classic records by like one or
Yeah.
two, because Diplomats have classic records. So
Yeah, they
Locks
do,
might
they
edge it by
both.
one or two.
It's a good battle. It's a good matchup.
I'm just mad it's on a Tuesday, bro.
Yeah, it's a good matchup, and I see the little jabs that they're taking at each other.
Funny.
I know it's only light, but I see Styles in the car saying,
Yeah.
Man, Bunny,
Who lace man's reading.
Yeah, what's going on?
Yeah.
Because you're talking mad
I
crazy.
like it.
And yeah, I like it.
You're gonna be happy if someone pulls out a gun, right? If someone pulled out a shotty on stage, you'd be pretty happy, right?
If the strap comes out and no one gets killed, yeah.
Just injured.
Yeah.
But isn't Jules on like license? Or would they call it in America probation?
Yeah.
Is he? Can he not be there?
I think he'll be alright. I think that had to be part of
Yeah.
the negotiation meeting.
Yeah.
If we're gonna do Locks versus Diplomats,
Yeah,
it has to be
the whole lot.
the Trinity.
Yeah.
You can't have a Diplomats and something
Yeah.
and Jewels is there. If he's in jail, that's different. But he's
It's
there.
gonna be interesting.
I cannot wait,
It's
bro.
gonna be interesting. This is one of the
I'll stay
battles
up for
I'm
that.
waiting for.
It's worth staying up for.
I'm waiting for this. I might.
I'd go
I might
work-
clear
I'd
my
go work
schedule for
tired.
this one.
I go by the name of Morgan Heights, Trimmer, who's got the keys to my bimmer, Sakafet Freckles. We are the Fast Food Podcast. We're here every fortnight on all DSPs, iTunes, Spotify, Google Podcasts, and SoundCloud. Don't forget to like and subscribe our YouTube channel, which is Fast Food Podcast TV. Peace.
You are now listening to the Fast Food Podcast.
The Fast Food Podcast.